Hey guys, it's Cauliflower, and today for you I have a special tag video. This video was started by a new YouTuber that I have just gotten into. Her name is Jess, and her channel is JamBeauty89. I will link her below. She is completely and utterly adorable, and I just discovered her recently, and I'm already just like obsessed with her. Also, my other favorite YouTuber has done this tag as well. It's Keerstin, and I will list that below as well. So, the name of the tag is 4 or more, and it's basically... Camera, I'm warning you today, camera. You better not. You better not. Basically, what it is items that you have in your collection that are 4 or more. So, it's very difficult to do because the thing is that you have to have 4 of the same thing, and I have like 4 different versions of things and stuff like that, but I do have a lot of stuff. I do have 4 or more of quite a bit. Go figure with the way between purchasing, swapping, and just ultimately getting them in prize mail or whatever it is. And this is going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to clean the lens again, guys, while you're there because this makes me nuts. It always does this little, like, you know, blurry blur. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I'm going to start with is brushes. I never talk about brushes. Usually, and I do have them as well. I have a ton of e.l.f. brushes. I've always used e.l.f. brushes, especially the studio line brushes. These guys have been my tried and true. You can probably see that. Oh, there's an eyeliner in there. You can probably see that because, let's see, one of them is taped together. That's how much I love them. But the thing is that I have used these constantly, and these are like my go-tos, my everyday. But I have discovered within the last year or so that I use more or less now for my, you know, I was never a facial brush person. It was never my thing. But I discovered over a year ago the Real Techniques, and I love, love, love these brushes. These are so great, especially if you're not one, like me, to spend a lot of money on brushes, because quite frankly, no matter how much I hear about Sigma, Sedona Lace, and all those other wonderful brushes, I just can't wrap my head around the prices that they are. So, for people like me, who like to stay in the affordable range, Real Techniques is for you. And these are no slouchy brushes. These are wonderful brushes. I have this brush right here that I actually just started using for concealers to just, you know, get under here and do touch-up on my concealing, of course, in various areas of my face. Then there's this one that I do for foundation, which, again, I just really started to coordinate that into my makeup regime, because usually when I do foundation, I use my fingers or I use a stipple brush that's like sawed in half at this point, because I love this. And it's, again, it's an e.l.f. brush. It's an e.l.f. Studio brush, but it's off of its handle, so I kind of use it just for, you know, because I don't want to get rid of it. But now I'm using this one, and I really love it. I love all the density on the Real Techniques brushes. I can put these through so many washings, and they will just come back intact, looking like this. Then I have the contour brush, which I don't use. It's brand new, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. It's just like they're so nice and pristine that you don't want to start using them because you're afraid of what happens to them afterwards. Oh, are you going to drive me crazy today? And then there is my face brush, which of course I use for the powder and blush and all that other stuff. And then there is the smaller face brush, which is also good for concealing. And I also use this for putting on powder as well. Not powder, my contouring, which is basically what I meant to say. So love these 4. I have more than that, but love these Real Techniques brushes. Okay, next thing I'm going to go to is concealers. You guys are probably going to roll your eyes at me. I talk about this concealer constantly. A lot of people don't like it. I must be one of those only, I don't know. Keerstin can back me up on this, because this was featured once, I think, in one of her videos. But it is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless. I have enough. I have so many of these. I have, like, the ones I'm using now, which is number 215. This is the one, as you can see, and I am so deeply into it, it's not even funny. And the color on this one, I think, is, the problem with this too is, oh, it's light medium. So I use this pretty much every day. This is my go-to for underneath my eyes, and I love it. I've always loved it. I don't know why people don't. I do have a backup in number 210, this one right here, which is slightly, it's brand new, it's a backup, but it's slightly lighter. I've saved it for, you know, because this one's light medium, so it kind of works well, but my face does tend to go pale, of course, around the winter, but since I didn't use this up, I didn't need this. And then I have another one in 220, and I also have backups of these guys. That's why I'm not showing them all. I'm just showing you the 3 separate colors. Number 220, this is the darker one. This one is in the color, I think this is the medium one, just plain medium. And I love them all, and I obsess about these because, like I said, that's one hair in my face just doesn't want to just behave. Ha! You ever get that? It's like that one little hair. It's like, I'm going to just make your life a living hell. So I'm going to just going to throw my hair back there because it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I love these. They're creamy. I love the serum that's involved in them. They don't get caught in my lines. I know a lot of people. But again, I have a little bit more mature skin, maybe I should say, as opposed to all you lovely 20-year-olds and under. You know, even you 30-year-olds, I have a little bit different skin. So maybe for me it works better. But I love, love, love this concealer. And it's the only one I own. It's the only one I own that I have a lot of. Okay. Next, I'm going to go into eye pencils. Yeah. Again, you know what the bad thing is? This tag should have been named 3 or more because I have tons and tons and tons of stuff that I have at 3s. The only pencils, eyeliner pencils that I have at the 4s are the Rimmel Scandal Eyes. Love these guys. These are the creamiest, most opaque. Some of them are twist up and some of them are not, but these are the creamiest and most opaque. This one just broke on me, and now it's going to make me look stupid, but normally these guys are very, very good. But I have the ones that don't roll up, and maybe that's a better thing. This one is in a darker brown. Oh, I love, love, love. And I've used the Dickens out of all of these pencils because they're just as, to me, they're just as good as the Urban Decay 24 Hour. The Urban Decay, and I do have those, the Urban Decay 24 Hours are a little bit hard to get off of your eyeballs. These guys, not so much. And then there's the nude one, which is one of my favorite all-time pencils. The nude one is just good for, like, you know, underneath and even concealing it's good for. And I love this royal, I think this is like a royal blue, deep ocean. Another one, it's a twist up and I'm afraid, but I'll just do this. Hopefully it won't break on me. Look at the opaqueness of that, and it's so creamy, and they're just so, you know, they stay on. Once you put them on, they stay on, and they're wonderful. Plus the fact that they're like, I think they're about $4. Again, I live in New York. They're like $4, but usually when I get these, it's when there's a CVS deal, there's a coupon deal, whatever the case may be. So yeah, love those. All right, so next thing I'm going to go to, because I have quite a bit of lip products, I'm going to go to eyes, going to stay with the eyes. Again, I was going to bring out my Wet n Wilds, my, these guys. I have a ton, but it's like everybody has a ton of these. It's like these are probably your, there should be a video that there is just nothing but your 10 staples that never go away because they're constantly shown on YouTube. That's what I feel about Wet n Wild. I do have tons and tons and tons and tons of these, but who doesn't? Who doesn't know about Wet n Wild at this point? If you don't, Wet n Wild is a drugstore brand. It's about $2.99 where I'm from, and these are the creamiest, most beautiful shades you will ever find drugstore-wise, and they are true to color. Look at how pretty they are, and shimmery. Some of them are a little bit more matte, and then some of them don't quite make the mark, and I've had a video talking about that, but this isn't about Wet n Wild. So I'm going to take that off of my hands because just like in every one of my videos, I make a mess. And yeah, okay, so basically skipping Wet n Wild, even though it is part of, you know, my collection and I do have tons of them, I was going for my second favorite. I still consider them drugstore because, let's be honest here, people, I don't see them as high-end, even though they may be treated as high-end, but whatever. I'm not going to say that they are. I'm trying to get them out of the package that they're in. It's Mary Kay Signature. All right. These are, and I have a lot of neutrals with the Mary Kay Signature because they're just beautiful. And to me, they're just as pretty as some of the naked palettes. Yes, okay. So here is one of them. This is not even doing it justice right now. I'm trying to put it in the, that's a matte taupe, actually, color. I think that one is Chanel. It is a duo. It is so pretty. They are so easy to get on your eyes. They are so opaque. I mean, maybe not this one. It's a very matte finish, but this one is in spun silk. This is one of my favorite ones that I use as like a base or even a lid color. And here it is. If I can get a nice clean area of my, oh, look at that. It is so, so pretty. It's so shimmery, so creamy, so champagne-like, and I have loved these since I first gotten them in a swap, and that's basically how I found out about these. So yeah, I have quite a bit of these guys. And all the colors are, you know, interchangeable. They work well together. They blend well together. And I've just been loving them. So yeah, that's definitely another staple in my collection. Okay, moving on to lip products. This is when it gets a little ridiculous. I think we are more or less, I could speak for most women, I think more or less we jam up on the lip products and the nail products because that's all I basically, I have tons and tons and tons. So I'm going to go for the lip products. My first go, I've spoken about these I've spoken about these in several different videos, and when my camera's not blurring on me and driving me up a wall, usually it goes the way I want to. Alright, they are the Milani lipsticks. I think they're called the Color Sensation lines. I think. I could be mixing them up with Maybelline. I have to actually check on that. You know what? Because this drives me crazy. I could probably insert it and, you know, do that, but this is going to make me crazy. I need to know what they are as far as, like, the name of the lipsticks because I'm always showing them in videos and I never, Color Statement, okay, thank you Google, Color Statement lipsticks. These came out last year, I believe, somewhere in the early part of the spring, and oh, what a buzz, they were all over YouTube, but I adore them. They are just beautiful. This is, I took out, you know, all 5. I have 6 actually. I took out 5 of my favorites. This is number 01. This is in Sweet Nectar. And look at that. It is just true to form. Plus the fact they smell fruity and they're creamy and you just want to take this tube and just want to start chomping on it. That's how I feel about it. The other ones I have are number 12. This is Flamingo Rose. Oh, what a pink. What a beautiful pink that is. If you can see that. That is just, gorgeous magenta pink or that, you know, spring purpley pink. I love it. Oh, you are not. Oh, you are not. You are not. You are not. You are not. This just needs to stop happening to me. Okay. Next one is in number 15, Hot Pink Rage. This looks like another lipstick I'm going to show you. Very, very comparable to that one. Here it is right here. Another, like, you know, a little bit darker than this one, but I love this color. Okay, then I have number 04 in High Voltage. This is a Fire Engine Red. I mean, if you are not afraid of reds, and I'm not, this is more on the pinkish side, but it is such a beautiful, beautiful red. Love it, love it, love it. And then I have number 29 in Teddy Bear. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, like brownish mauve color, which at this point, I'll just put over here. It's a little browner than I would like it. I'm not crazy about this one. I won't lie. I'm not crazy about this one. I'm not into browns. It is a pretty color. It does not make you look dead or like that dark, muddy clay look that some lipsticks can give you, but I'm not crazy about browns. But I do love the I just love the formulas on these guys. And again, they're very, very opaque and very true to the color in the tube is what is on your lips. It's no joke. Okay. The next 4 that I have here are from Rimmel. This is the Rimmel, the Kate Moss collection, and some of them are a little deceiving because 2 of them are in the red tubes and then 2 of them are in the black tubes, but no Doesn't matter. The point about these lipsticks is these are a matte finish, but I love, love, love. That's another red. I'm not afraid of reds, people. Not afraid of reds. If I want red, this is the red I go to. This is the red I go to if I'm doing a show, if it's, you know, like a bolder look I'm looking for. This is number 01. Unfortunately for Kate Moss, she doesn't put the names of these colors on here. It's just 01. I'm checking again because there's a sticker on here, but it is a gorgeous red. This is your typical red. Just for me, it is your typical red. It's a red that you should use if you're ever going to use red. Okay, the next one I have is number 12. This is such a gorgeous orange. Oh, I love this color, and I'm flicking it at you, but I do. Ah, look at that. It is so pretty. It is a little bit deeper orange than the Milani Color Sensation, but it is such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Just gives you a nice light flushing of that corally orange. Oh, love it. Gonna be, you know, I just went through my lipstick collection and started switching out from like the fall to the spring, and I'm gonna be using a lot more of these colors because I'm like, why am I not using these colors? It's crazy. Okay, the next one is in the red tube. This is in number 101. This is a pinky nude. Gorgeous. And again, oh, look at that color. I mean, that is just, I can't right now. I want to put it on. I want to put it on. And these smell good too. Not like candy, but they have a, I don't know, they got a really pretty sweet smell. It makes you want to put them on. And then the last one I have is number 311. This is just a really plain nude color, and I'm just knocking things all over the place. I'm so excited about this stuff that I'm just knocking it all over. This is the 311, which is really pretty. Matches the Scandalize. I think they decided to put the Scandalize and this as one in the same color, kind of matches. It's very strange for that really nude look. Okay, I'll find the cap on the Kate Moss later. My next four is Maybelline. Maybelline. Oh, you are so true, Maybelline. These are the color Vivids. Again, these came out last year. These were such a big buzz on YouTube. And they are a little overwhelming because of how bold they are. But they're not so bold that they look brash. It's hard to explain. But here is number 970. This is an Electric Fuchsia. I'll be okay. It's going to be okay. Oh, that is, I'm telling you, purplish pink. That spring, again, I go back to the Sephora color of the year, which is like, you know, spring orchid, whatever the heck it is. I'm going to try and swatch it for you. Oh my God, look at that. Purplish pink. It is. And I have a thing with smells. Another one, really creamy, sweet smell to it. You'll love it. Okay, the next color I have here is in number 870, Shocking Coral. This is the one that's all over YouTube. It's been all over YouTube since early last year. People were just going nuts over this color. And it's more pinkish than it comes up on my hand, but with a nice hint of orange, more or less on the pink side. Just a beautiful color. Then I have I have a lot of pinks. I have number 875 in Wild Rose. This is a deeper pink, more like a magenta pink. I know, I'm into pinks, what can I tell you? Ah! All right, very, very magenta, very deep, very lovely color. I think that's it. Did I say 865 Fuchsia Flash? This is a lighter pink. I think this is the first one I went with, guys. So yeah, that is the Maybelline Vivids. Beautiful colors. And I also have a ton of Maybelline nudes, but I don't have four. I have three. I wish they had like this is going to drive me crazy, this hair today. I wish they had a 3, because a 3 I can cover like you wouldn't believe. But we are on 4s. The last one, I have a ton of these, and I don't really talk about them because, again, I don't... It's like I season out my makeup. It's like I put certain things away, say, I'm not going to use these colors until the spring, the summer, winter, fall, whatever. So unfortunately, these guys got bagged, and I don't know why. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm making a promise right here, right now. I'm not going to do that anymore. We're talking about the Maybelline Color Whispers, and I purchased 1 or 2 of these, and then I got these. I was so lucky to win last year, the Maybelline Color Whispers. It was on Facebook. It was like a thing where every day you would... it was a contest. I forget what the contest was, but anyway, I won. I won like 20 different of them, and then I ended up doing contests and giveaways and sending them out in swaps and not saving any for myself. So then I decided, okay, I'm finally going to save these for myself because they're just too pretty and I have two, and why am I giving them all away? Why am I doing that? These are great. Okay, so the colors I kept, we have number 85. This is the one I am wearing right. Is this the one I'm wearing today? No, this is darker. This is in Berry Ready, which again, I kept for fall because it's a darker, deeper plumber color. I like the deeper plums, the deeper berries for fall. I'm not big on that, you know, towards the warmer weather. The one I am wearing today is number 95. Is that the one I'm wearing today? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I don't know what it is. I think it is. Yes, this is it. Made from magenta. It is called, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one on my lips right now. It is such a pretty, purpley, like, pink color. And it's so creamy and just so spring. I think that's why I left these colors behind, because I'm like, I got to pull them out for spring. Love that one. The next one is in number 25, Lust for Blush. OMG, again, if I don't use these this year, I'm going to shoot myself. It's just a really pretty pinkish nude color, really like natural. If you don't want to wear, you know, like say you go to the beach or the pool and you just want to put a splash of color on, this is the one you want to do. The next one is in number 10. This is Bare to Be Bold. Beautiful nude color. Such a pretty nude color. If you could see that, it's right underneath. It's another one. If you just don't want to like put a brash amount of color on your lips, just want to put something really just subtle, and I'm sticking this in the container and I'm getting all sorts of indentations on it right now. If you just want to do something really subtle, this is the one to go with. Really pretty color. And the last one I have here for myself is number 30, Pinup Peach. Gorgeous. Gorgeous pinky color. Gorgeous. Oh God, look at that. That is just gorgeous. Can I just use that adjective one more time? Gorgeous. Okay, that is it for lip products, and this is already going into 22 minutes. Last thing, of course, for me is nails. And I talk about nail products in all of my favorites. I've talked about this one constantly, but you know what? I don't care, people. It is my stipulation. No, it's not my stipulation. It's my staple. It's my staple nail product. I love it. I am also, you know, a big nail polish junkie. So the problem is that I have way too many. But, oh, excuse me, I'm burping all over the place. Okay, the one I'm talking about, of course, is Sally Hansen's Insta-Dry. I have so many of these that I have to get rid of them because some of them, like this one. This is in number 460, Snappy Sorbet. This was my favorite spring color last year. I wore this in so many videos. The thing with this is that, again, it looks lighter. I love the brush. I love the brush. It looks lighter. When it's on your nails, it's so opaque and so, it looks darker than this. And I love that, especially that, you know, springtime is now here and I can now go into my spring colors. The one that I use, doesn't matter what color, what year, what time of year it is number 260, Sonic Boom! Look at that. That is just a gorgeous dark magenta pink, and it's just, I love these things on your nails. Another one that I'm going to be using probably very soon in the next nail painting or two, maybe a toenail color, is this one. This is number 365, Vigorous Violet. Ow! In your face with that color. Love it. And then my last, I have like 45, 50 of these guys, so I just picked whatever ones I really thought, you know, popped. This one is in number 440, a Mint Sprint. Another beautiful, gorgeous ocean blue, ocean sky color with a hint of green. And then, of course, I know, laugh all you want, my favorite, hands down, any top coat, I don't care, Seche Vite, nothing. This is the Sally Hansen Insta-Dry. It does not do what Seche Vite does. It gets to at least, you know, your last 2 or 3 before it turns goopy. It doesn't do it. It's so, so good. It's like glass. It's so much cheaper, and it's been my holy grail. I will always, always repurchase this because this is just hands down the best top coat there is. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. Best top coat there is. Okay, guys, I'm sorry this ran on as long as it did. It went on 25 minutes, but actually it's shorter than Jam Beauty 89's. Sorry, Jess. Anyway, I will link Kierstin's and Jess's below. I tag all of my good friends, Liz, Heather, Alicia, Annette, all of my good friends, all of you out there, all my lovey, lovey, lovies, my budlings, all of you guys. I tag all of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments about any of these things or any of your favorites, please leave them below. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.